Welcome to Smokey Reacts. I'm your boy Jurnalist, and we are back for episode 2 of Blue Therapy in Love and Toxic. We have some notes from last time. I'm trying not to over talk any people. I'm trying to get more direct to the point. If I got any points to make, besides that, you can suck your mom's Batty Chris through a straw because I'm gonna do what I want because it's my channel. But I do take some critiques because, hey, man can get on it sometimes. That said, though, thank you for joining me. Please do hit that like, subscribe. Patreon's in the description, and let's get into this. Oh, also, because YouTube's fucking copyright shit don't be playing with, man, we're gonna have to play this at like 1.75 or like 2x speed. So bear with me. I'm sorry, but we gotta do what we gotta do so we can make this thing work. We can skip all this. Let's just get to the meats.
You have to take a position. Right now, I'm mad pissed off with Ray.
Nah, blood. I don't know if I could do it. Who watches shit on it? Like, what's 1.25?
Sean needs to wake up and change.
You're not special. They bring your mum, bring your friends. They'll all be happy to take a position.
Okay, we might do 1.25. I can't do faster than that because that shit just sounds too stupid. I just wouldn't care at that point.
So me and Michael met on Tinder.
I love Lauren, I adore her, but I'm not happy in our relationship.
Music is my priority. I've got a dream to chase and nothing's gonna stop that.
I feel like there's a wedge being driven between us.
It's not your show, it's not about you.
Like most relationships, we've had our fair share of ups and downs.
You won't find a better guy than me. I'm the best you're ever gonna have.
My ideal man doesn't even have kids.
You know how I feel about this, bro. You know I don't trust her.
What's your issue with me?
You're bookie.
How am I
You're
being
dodgy.
stupid?
The gang's telling you, bro. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it.
Nah, it's just too fast. I'm sorry.
I know you're dying to tell Denise.
I'm a street fighter, you know.
Tunde's been going on like I shot souls in the head or something. I just know he can't wait to rush off and go tell Denise about it.
Denise is ready for you.
Time to go and tell your story.
Hello.
Hello, Denise.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Make yourself comfortable.
Sure.
Hello, Tunde.
All right?
I see we've got the glasses on again. Can we lose them?
Listen, Denise, man.
Come on, you know me now.
No, I ain't gonna go back and forth with you today.
Thank you. I do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So since we last saw each other, how have things been?
Been all right. Except for Madam Street Fighter over here. Don't move shy now. Tell her.
He's calling me a street fighter because I got into an altercation with his friend.
Altercation?
She basically assaulted my friend.
I didn't assault his friend, Denise. His friend always has something to say about our relationship. I had to let him know, stay out of my business. And yeah, like, I mean, it could have resulted to me
What
throwing
exactly
a
was
little
happening then?
drink at him.
Or what at him?
Glass of water.
Okay,
And the
so it's
glass.
quite major then.
I wouldn't say it's major, I would just say I was provoked.
No, I hear you on that, but it's like, at the same time, there was no need for it to get physical.
So what exactly happened?
Well, T runs back to his friends, feels like he has to go and report every single detail about mine and his relationship. And now it gives his friends the right to feel like they can talk on me or have an input in mine and his relationship.
That's where I gotta give her her points. Bro be too loose lip with the homeboys. But if you are gonna be loose lip with the homeboys, you gotta check your homeboys. They don't have no right to have any chat or conversation, feelings or emotion with your bird. Because as long as you like it, I love it. Until then, I ain't got shit to say, my brother. So whatever you tell me, you tell me. But I can't go talking to your bird about that shit. What do I look like? That just gives you more problems in your relationship. And apparently it already sucked. So why am I causing you more friction?
So obviously I thought, yeah, I've seen souls, he's right in front of me. So I thought, yeah, let me ask him, what's your issue with me?
You know what, yeah, my friends, they all have their reservations about Maria. They just think that she's up to no good a lot of the time.
Up to no good.
She portrays herself in a certain way, and obviously
As what? A
they
girl
feel
living
like
her life,
they feel
please,
like
man.
I, basically can do better or something like that, or maybe
But
she's
do you ever
100%.
defend Marie against your friends?
Funny.
I mean, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do sometimes. But it's like, it's not even about. It's Maria's a strong woman, and like, she can hold her own. If she wants to throw water at a grown-ass man.
What are you trying to
basically,
say?
what I'm
That
trying
what?
to say is that it's like,
Like, if-
you shouldn't get, physical with a guy. If he had punched you in retaliation, what would you expect me to do? This guy's a boxer,
would I
he's a
expect
trained
you
boxer. You
to
think I'm
do?
gonna?
I get this nigga's point. Because don't be putting your nigga in a situation that requires him to defend you physically. You shouldn't be doing that shit. However, push come to shove, nigga, we gonna have to jump out the window. If we love this bitch, we gonna have to do what we have to do. Like, I get his point. Don't put me in that particular situation. But like, you just say, oh, because he's a trained boxer, you're not even gonna try it, my nigga. Like, just at least try and put my nigga in a headlock or something. You ain't gotta try and box him, but do something. Best example is look up when Beerus punched Boma, and that nigga Vegeta just went ham. He ain't win, but the fact that he stepped out there, we at least gotta have that. But don't put me in them situations.
Fight, he'll beat me and you up together.
See, it's hard, like,
That sound like
trying to
some
maintain a
sucker shit.
relationship with Marie when she don't get along with my friends. It's just very, very childish, man. I don't understand why they can't just get along.
What would you have liked him to have done in this situation?
Defended me, put his boy in his place. You can't talk to my girl like that. You were in the wrong. Know your place, like simple. Why can't you ever seem to defend me? What man goes around all the time just listening to everything his friends have to say?
Do you think his friends
Lot
are
of these
trying to
niggas.
divide you?
100%. It doesn't even make sense how they're seeing this. They think he deserves better, but they're clearly blind because they're just lying to him. I'm the best thing he could ever get. Facts.
Bullshit. Ooh. They back. It's shining red.
When we pull up in the place now, everybody be looking in our face now. Full team looking deadly. See your belly come close when I beg me.
What's he saying, man?
Good, bro.
It's been a while.
So Ray and I haven't spoken since our last session. Don't feel great. The session didn't go as planned. So right now I'm gonna link up with my boy Stedge. Like, he's a very level-headed person. And I need some of his advice, man.
You're looking good still.
Hey, I'm trying to be like you, man.
Come on, man. Look like the drip.
Come fresh.
How's the business and all that?
Yeah, it's good, man. It's good. Ups and downs, usual. What about your side? How's therapy?
That was a crazy experience. Like, Ray acted up. She came in there all guns blazing.
This shit's so loving hip hop. Like, why do we have this part of the show? Like, it's so like not necessary.
Not let me speak, shouting. So it was just a lot of words that I didn't expect her to say. Like, just degrading me as a man, stuff like that. Like, bro, I don't need to be taking all of that because I'm in a relationship. That's stressful. I don't need all of that. I was like, who's this person? That was not the sweet, nice, caring Ray that I met at the beginning. Since then, I've just been down, bro.
What is it about Ray that, you're fighting for?
I mean, at the beginning when I first met Ray, like, I
She's
saw
fit.
potential. Like, she was very caring. She was easy to get along with. Like, we had like such a, close bond from the first time we started speaking. So I think I'm kind of like chasing that. And plus, I mean, she looked good. I mean, she's not too bad. She looks good. She looks great.
Yeah, but is it worth the headache?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, is it really worth all the stress and all of it anymore? I can't deal with it. So,
$1 million question. Is she fit enough to deal with the bullshit? Because if she is, I know a lot of niggas out here dealing with some bullshit, but the bird is tidy. There's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could do. A tidy bird, crazy box. Niggas getting cut in these streets over just the bird with those two fucking things. She ain't bringing nothing else. Just tidy and a crazy box. Niggas out here dealing with the most bullshit.
I think, yeah, obviously I do care about it. I still want to be with her, but I think it could probably be more beneficial if I saw this all out behind closed doors, to be honest.
Bro, can't lie. If it's me, I'm not going back there. You're the only one who really knows what's right for you. So I say you just go with your gut, man. Hi, bro. Thanks a lot.
Good
Keep me
seeing you,
posted.
man. Yeah, no, keep me posted.
You know how it goes.
Tell the missus I said hello.
Alright, love.
After talking to Stedge, I don't think I'm actually going to go into the next session.
You can f with me if you wanted to.
I think it's probably best that I call Ray and let her know how I feel about the session.
Hit the score, I can get them both. I don't want to choose, and I'm quick. Cut them off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move.
Yo, listen. I've been thinking, I can't lie. The way you're speaking to me during that session, yeah, I'm not having it. I'm not doing this anymore. I don't like the way you're speaking to me. Like, we're not on the same page. I'm done with these sessions. It's not working for us. We're gonna find another way to sort this shit out because I'm not here for this no more.
So I'm sorry. I'm really finding it hard to understand why you're upset. Are you upset because you didn't get your way this time?
My way? It's not about getting my way. It's about you talking to me with respect. You can't come in there and not talk to me with respect.
I was expressing myself to you because
You were talking over me. You didn't let me speak. You were being aggressive, like trying to walk out. I can't do that.
So because of that, you now want to quit. Something that you told me to come to, you now want to quit.
Look, there's no other option because you're not coming to it with a respectful man, an open man. No, you're not. You're basically what enemies now because we're not on the same team. It's either we can fit this by ourselves or we don't do it at all.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just telling you now. If you don't want to do therapy, it's.
Imagine being in a relationship and saying you're enemies and being like, the language you use with the person you're in a relationship with is very important. I've not always used the best language. I'm not trying to act like I've been the best. But God damn it, when you start using that type of terminology with a person you're supposed to love and care for, buddy, pack it up. Pack it up. And then fuck, this loving hip hop acted out shit is just crazy. Man, just picked the phone up in the middle of the cafe and called his bird and it's like, I'm not coming to therapy no more. What is this shit?
I'm done. I'm done. You're the one that dragged me to that place in the first place, and then I'm letting you know how I feel, and now you're calling me to tell me that you're not feeling it anymore. I'm telling you now, if we don't go to the other sessions, I'm done. I'm done.
How can this girl give me an ultimatum when it's my suggestion anyways? I'm the one who brought you here, right? And if I think it's not conducive for us to be here anymore, right, then you just agree to it. You don't threaten people with ultimatums, because that usually doesn't run well.
You just gave her an ultimatum. You can't be this daft, bro. Oh, this can't run no more. We're not going to the sessions no more. What other choice does she have besides to acquiesce or to fight to have you go through the thing? She's got an ultimatum. Just because you didn't present it in the way she presented hers don't mean shit. Like, you're doing the same thing.
Let's get it. Move your body to my twist.
So, Marie, you feel that Tunde's friends are accusing you of what?
I like to travel a lot. T knows this. I travel, like traveling is my thing. But for some reason, him and his dumbass friends always have something to say.
This girl, she goes on holiday more than me. I don't mind, like, but it's just how she moves when she's out there that I don't like.
Do you ever worry about what he's up to when he's away?
She wouldn't be worried because she can always get through to me. She calls me, I answer, you know what I'm saying? When she's out of the country and she's with that dumb friend, Amy...
There's no need, like...
It's a myth. Get through to her, it's not happening. It's not happening.
So if the communication was better, that might help?
Possibly, yeah.
I'm on holiday for a reason. I want some me time.
What do you mean me time? There is no me time. We're together.
I can't wait to use that one. I can't wait to use that one. That's pure fuckery. I'm on vacation. I want some me time. Oh, that's so good. That's such bullshit. What the fuck? It's like they switched bodies this episode. And Tunde seems to be like the chill one. And yo, Marie, what is you talking about? I'm on vacation, so I want some me time, so I don't answer the phone to the person I'm in a committed relationship with. Imagine that nigga was dying, but I wanted some me time. That's crazy. Let me hear that again.
It's a myth. Get through to her. It's not happening. It's not happening.
So if the communication was better, that might help?
Possibly, yeah.
I'm on holiday for a reason. I want some me time.
What do you mean me time? There is no me time. We're together. If I call you, there's soap in your eye, you better run it up. Or I'm telling you, I can't.
But do you feel uneasy when you can't get through to her?
Yeah.
And what goes through your mind then?
Lots of things, like, you know, what she could be getting up to or...
So, okay, yeah, you can't get through to me. I've already explained to you that I don't have Wi-Fi.
There's no way you're not going to have Wi-Fi in your hotel. There's no way there's no Wi-Fi.
when I'm in the
Listen, there's no way there's not going to be Wi-Fi in a restaurant. There's no way there's not...
You spending $15K on a trip and you don't got Wi-Fi? What the level of these lies that I am hearing are just... How do you let this roll out of your mouth and think it's going to run? I just don't get it. Like, I don't have Wi-Fi, but I'm a woman of a certain level and I have my own financial affluency, but I can't afford Wi-Fi when I'm out the country. That's just... Who do you think you're lying to? Like a 4-year-old? Like... Who's supposed to believe this shit?
Not gonna be.
There are times when the Wi-Fi is slow in restaurants. Like, I'm not gonna lie. These are the things. If I say it's like he makes it seem like I'm always. Yeah, but he makes it seem like I'm always lying. Like, nothing I can say is good enough to him, you know.
Have you ever given him reason to be concerned when you're away?
No, I don't even know where this is coming from.
What do you mean no? Are you tapped in your head? She's snapping people driving her around in Ferraris and Lambos.
Yeah.
Who's that?
A chauffeur.
A chauffeur in a 2-seater car?
Yeah.
A 2-seater car?
I can't drive on the left-hand side of the road. So when I'm on holiday, I get a chauffeur to drive me in whatever car of my choice. If it's a Ferrari, if it's a Lamborghini, if it's a Rolls, I will get a chauffeur. Like, what's the issue? For some reason, what do you think it is then? Also, if it's not a chauffeur, who...
Fair enough. I've never heard of this shit. But if I know you can hire a chauffeur to drive you whatever the fuck you want. So if she want to ride some nice 2-seater, but she can't drive it herself, fair enough. But that just sounds like bullshit. But it's a real thing, though. This is where it's a really... See, this is a class lie right here. This is some shit rooted in true reality. But it sound like fuckery. But it's rooted in truth. Nigga, it's a chauffeur. Do something about it. Yo, broke ass. You can't afford one? It's not my fault you don't know about chauffeurs and 2-seaters. Fix your life.
Who is it then?
Well, you tell me.
I've told you it's a chauffeur, so... Are you happy with that? Tunde's trust issues definitely make him misjudge a lot of innocent situations. Like, the fact that you have your trust issues, doesn't mean that you should always keep blaming me for stuff every single time. Like,
That's a
I'm
good
actually
lipstick
not
colour.
doing anything.
So, what is your understanding of what's going on?
She's probably seen another guy.
Have you ever had any reason to not believe her?
The excuses she gives me make me not believe her. Like, there's no way you're gonna tell me you're getting chauffeured in a two-seater car.
Denise, like, what can I say? You're here with me, we're sitting here, I'm saying to him, he's chauffeur, he's saying no. Can I say any more? He wants me to just say, oh, he was a guy. I'm not trying to be inconsiderate, I'm not trying to make it seem like I don't know how, you know, why he has these thoughts or stuff like that. Like, I can get it, but I believe that there should be trust in this relationship. I don't believe I've done anything in this relationship for T to ever think I'm stepping out on him. He knows my reasons for going on holiday. It's simply just to get space.
Space for what?
Because sometimes it gets too much. At the end of the day, like, me not picking up my phone, it's literally just part of me just relaxing. Like, what is the issue?
So it's a conscious effort?
To not pick up his phone calls?
Obviously it is. So you see me calling your phone,
be
you
honest, I
you see
do
my
feel
number
like,
on your
well,
phone.
actually, can
and you
I answer?
decide
Am I
to,
allowed to answer?
I wanna understand this properly. So you see me call your phone, you see T on your phone, and you just ignore it. Is that what you're telling us?
Anyways.
Have you ever done that?
No, well...
No, obviously she has.
How would you feel if Tunde did the same thing as you're doing when you're taking me time and disconnected from you when he was on holiday?
It's an issue.
Silence.
Double standards, and I love them. See, this is where I'm like, yo, if she had came out like, yo, I don't like that shit, but I do what I do, firm it. You gotta own that. This is where I'm like, people need to be more willing to communicate their double standards or what they're willing to take or give, because at that point, nigga, if that's what she said, you're gonna have to decide whether or not you can agree to her double standards or if you're gonna have to find a way for her to change her double standard. But the fact she's just silent, this is just like, this is how you know you're on bullshit, because you can't say it out loud. If you can say it out loud and you can tell the person that you're in a relationship, it's just shit you gotta deal with. It's just how it's supposed to go. This is some high grade fuckery. I like this. Marie's my favorite for the episode so far.
Lauren, what's your thoughts on where Michael stands on your career? What brings you to therapy?
There's one main reason being Lauren's career. Lauren's a singer. We're complete opposite ends of the spectrum. I feel like there's a wedge being driven between us.
If I'm not going to everyone, oh, by the way, this is my boyfriend, you know, it's like, it's not your show, it's not about you. You've come to support me, so either do that or probably better if you didn't, if you're gonna bring like the vibe down. For me, it's like quite hard really, because my career is getting like better, and then to hear like just from his side, it's like negative. Do you know what I mean? Like it's the only place where I'm getting negative from.
It makes me feel like now your career's taken off that you haven't got the time for me.
But when we're at home, am I not like the most loving, like affectionate, like girlfriend like you've ever had?
I only get to see you once in a blue moon.
But I feel like in the past, I have like stopped, like put my career on hold because I've had like crazy jealous boyfriends and stuff. And I feel like I'm just over that. I think I'm just kind of at the point where it's like, listen, I am focusing on my career. Like I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm always choosing love, you know? I love love so much. So a lot of the time I've like locked off things, but for what? So I'm just not willing to do that again.
Have you guys spoken about it?
Ladies, gentlemen, everybody, any motherfucker watching, if the person that you're in a relationship is not happy to play the fly on the wall, get the fuck out now. Get out now. I promise you, you should not have to sacrifice opportunities for your relationship. That's just foolish. That's just, you're not supporting me how I need to grow. You just know, fuck that shit. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't make yourself smaller so you can make somebody else happy. That's just not how you, that's them making you smaller so they're happy should make them unhappy. And then making you smaller in any sense should make them unhappy. If they truly care about you, fuck that shit. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Not particularly. As you can see, Lauren's got a very big personality. She overtalks and she cuts in and she just shuts off the conversation.
Where did this energy come from? Like, where was this before the therapist was in the room? Like, who put 20p in you, mate? Like, you're chilled, you're being a Libra, then all of a sudden now sitting in therapy, and it's like, oh, boom, 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 like we're ops.
I feel like I'm this like little tag-along and like I'm just sort of following her about. I just want my girlfriend back.
So would you like it if I was less successful?
Obviously, I don't want that. Like I said, I want you
But you'd like that, wouldn't you? And we can chill more and watch Netflix and stuff.
No, I don't want that. I just want a bit more time with you.
He doesn't get it because that isn't a 9 to 5, yeah? So you've got your job, fantastic. You've even been promoted, amazing. I'm not where I want to be yet. And I need to work to get it. So I feel like I'm being punished for trying to do what I want to do. Do you know, like, I'm so sorry I don't have a 9 to 5, like your little exes. I'm so sorry that I'm trying to, like, actually, like, become a superstar. You don't just get there, it's not overnight, and it's a constant effort. At the start of the relationship, and all the things that he's now using against me, like, they was amazing, you know? He was like, oh my gosh, yeah, my girlfriend's superstar, like, showing me off, posting all my, like, music videos and stuff. But now, all of a sudden, now that we're together, it's a bad thing.
I want to move on with our relationship. I want us to keep going, but I don't know how it's possible with how things are at the moment. I can't offer her all the same things that her career can, do you know what I mean? An average day for Lauren is like hanging out in the studio with all these famous rappers and artists, and my average day is scooping dog shit all day.
Do you make time
That's what it is.
Yeah, of course I do.
I feel like she makes as much time as she could.
I don't.
I don't think you do. I think she cares about her career, and that's it. She's focused on being a superstar. She's focused on Lauren. And let's see, she's not saying anything because she knows it's true.
I don't not give a shit about you.
You don't. You literally want to be...
I, at least as an artist myself, I have to say that any spare seconds I have, if I have somebody I'm really rocking with, I promise you, I'm putting you in there. If it's 1 day a week, you have it. If it's fucking 2 hours once a week, I promise you, every other hour is accounted for. We are not just not making time for you. When we're not bullshitting. There's those artists that use the, oh, I'm in the studio and all this other shit for excuses. But when it's real and we not bullshitting you, I promise you, every free second we have, it is with you. Outside of that, we are on the motherfucking gas. That's just how it has to be. I'm recording this shit at 3:30 in the morning because I just came back from some shit. Like, every moment is optimized, and until I can't have to run like this is what it's gotta be. But any free time, I promise you, baby, I'm putting you in there. It's tough.
Be a superstar, that is it.
I do want to be a superstar.
Exactly. Like, what's the point in
If
being
you
with
could handle it and you could be supportive, then it
I am
wouldn't be at the cost
supportive.
of nothing. Do you know
Have
what
I
I mean?
not supported you like the whole way through?
No, you
like, you
come
don't
with the face
understand.
on and
just
it's
because I'm not
just,
100.
yeah.
Just
You're
because I'm
jealous.
not
You're
doing.
jealous.
What do you expect Michael to do
I
as
just
far
feel
as
like
supporting you?
if you're going to be around, like, be a vibe, do you know what I mean? You know, I'll get a good opportunity and I'll be gassed off the phone and he'll be like, oh, does that mean we can't do that thing then?
Every opportunity she gets is like at the cost of our relationship, I feel like.
You want me to turn down some things, right, and choose you?
Yeah.
So I turned them down and then next minute we split up and I never made it because I was just sat with you.
So how should he book time with you? Or how does he get to do that
Like,
if
he
you
can
want
say
him to
put it
show?
in the diary.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I will put
So
it in the
Michael
diary.
needs
You
to put
know,
it in the diary,
I will forget
basically.
things anyway.
I just want like a normal. Like, I
Normal
get that she's
girlfriend. So
not
go back to
normal.
your little
Why,
exes then.
I don't
Why
want my
didn't they
exes,
work out?
obviously.
If my career is the only problem.
Because I love you.
Jealous?
I don't
Was you
want to be
crazy?
with
Was
my
you like
exes,
this with your
clearly.
exes?
For me, conflict is like a worst nightmare. I hate it. It brings me out of my comfort zone.
There has to be some compromise here, right? It's only going to work if there's compromise. You know, you have to be willing to compromise and understand her lifestyle, what she's doing. Lauren, for you, are you willing to compromise? There has to be some sort of middle ground where you say, you know what, I'm working, I'm vibing, I'm doing my thing, but when he's around, I want him to feel safe and secure.
I'm not willing to, like, cancel opportunities, but I will try and be like, you know, communicate. But you have to let me know there's problems. And then I will try and, you know, work with you.
I know you shy away from confrontation, but instead of seeing it as a confrontation, why don't you see it as an opportunity to connect?
Okay, yeah, there is actually one other issue.
Oh, shit.
I think that Lauren is in love with her friend.
What?
Is it the producer? Is it the producer? That nigga just dropping all kind of bombs on her ass today. She didn't expect none of this.
Dog, player, I get it. Fraud, player, I get it. Understand. You with the man, you with the man.
Even though the last time I spoke to Sean, I gave him an ultimatum. I do hope that he does turn up today. He just made me so mad saying he was going to give up on the session so easily. I feel like we could have something great here, but it's going to take a lot of work.
Player getting valeted, running that whole.
Hello, Ray.
Hi, Joe.
Is Sean going to be joining us?
I don't know.
Did something happen?
After the session, we had a conversation. He just basically said that I was disrespectful. So I did give him an ultimatum. I said to him that, you know, if he doesn't make it to this session and to the end, then him and I were done. I can't lie, it doesn't feel good sitting here by myself. But at the end of the day, I felt like I had to give him that ultimatum because it just makes me feel like what are we doing? You know, let's just get through this. Let's do this.
Ultimatums don't always show good faith. So there might be something in there that might have triggered him to not show up because he might feel that you're controlling the narrative.
He should be here to control his own narrative. He makes me feel like I'm the only one with a problem. Do you get what I'm saying?
But at the same time, where do you think maybe you
could have presented it in a different way, maybe.
Probably I could have.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Nice of you to join us, Sean. How are you? Yeah, great. I didn't think you were coming, but happy to see you.
See, as an American, when the counselor says, "Nice of you to join us," I'm just like, "Cut, I came. Why are you starting already? Like, what's this bullshit?" But it's due to his accent, because actually the words he said is actually a nicety of just like, yo, it is nice that you have joined us. But that nigga accent just made me want to flash. Like, the fuck did you just say out your mouth? Why are you being rude, bro? Like, is there a problem? The English accent sometimes will really have me flash on a nigga. Like, is there a problem, bro? Like, who are you chatting to? What is this? I'm not taking this.
At least they made it.
Consider yourself lucky, that man. You ever give me an ultimatum like that again in your life, yeah? That'll be the last time you see me.
So
that's
the first thing you go on.
I'm just letting you know from
You're
the jump.
coming
I'm
in.
setting the precedent from the jump.
After yesterday, you're already on the
That'll be the last time you hear from me.
Okay. What finally made you come in end?
I mean, I came because I feel like I respect what we have. I mean, I respect our relationship. I wasn't happy about the ultimatum, but I consider the feelings. Do you know what I mean?
He's here now, so we have to progress that into a place where he can understand what you're feeling and you can understand where he's feeling.
Yes, I admit I was a bit, over the top last session, but at the end of the day, I'm here now, I'm willing to hear, I'm willing to give you the chance to express yourself, and I'm open to receiving.
Sean, do you agree that it takes two? Do you feel like you're in this together?
I don't know. I don't even know if I believe it, to be honest.
Do you understand what he means?
No.
Like, let me talk to you now. As a man to man now, yeah?
Okay.
Right? Let's talk.
Please.
She went to Paris with her friends. And you know what, right? On social media, she didn't post.
That's really interesting that he doesn't follow me on socials, but somehow he's here banging on about he didn't see nothing on my socials when I went to Paris. So were you checking up on me, Sean?
I mean, there's a reason I don't follow her on socials.
Were you checking up on me on what I was getting up to?
I mean, I didn't hear from you, so that was the only other way for me to know what you were doing. But she didn't even
Okay.
post. So, like I said, God knows where she was.
Why just vulnerability is the lesson for today. He feels insecure about something. You've just told on yourself that you don't follow Shorty on Instagram or nothing, but she don't answer. Then you would say that's the only way for her to check up on you. How come you just couldn't sit your happy ass at home, my brother? Because you felt insecure. It made you feel away. So instead of conveying that emotion, you make her seem like the bad guy because she just don't post. Because, I've been to different countries. I have not put on Instagram for fucking what? I'm living my goddamn life. Like, I don't have to put everything on social media. I'm not saying that's what she's chosen to do. I'm just saying, like, what you should have done is not try and make her the villain. You should have expressed to her that you make me feel uncomfortable. You fit as fuck flying around the world in a fancy city with rich niggas in it. I feel small. I have a problem. How about I tell her that she can reassure me, or we can communicate a way for when she goes to some place where I might feel like this again. We're in better communication. She's calling. She's checking up. There's something happening. But my brothers, please, and sisters, everybody, just be more willing to say when you don't feel fucking secure in your relationship. It's so much better. It's hard, but it's so much better.
So let's go back to the fact that you guys don't follow each other. Is there a reason for that? It's quite odd.
There's a clear reason why I don't follow her.
What's your reason?
Have you seen
Too
Instagram?
fit.
No.
You see them comment sections.
Ray,
Man can't handle the
takes a
comment
lot of,
section.
Like, half-naked pictures, should I call it, on Instagram. It's a bit of an issue for me because I feel like that's a reflection of me.
My confidence, my self-esteem was to nothing about, let's say, 3-4 years ago. So when I started doing my Instagram, I started taking my pictures, it was my way of taking that control back. I think that because of the level of attention that I get, Sean feels as if, almost like she's for the streets, right? And that doesn't feel nice. It really doesn't.
So if you're showing like minimal amount of clothing,
deal with it.
Then you're clearly trying to get a certain type of attention, right? So for me, I don't understand how you can have a page like that and still want a guy to take you serious.
When you met her, was she already in that space?
I didn't know her Instagram.
Oh, you met her face to face?
I met her face to face before I saw her that.
Oh.
Did you ask for her Instagram?
I asked for it and she showed me. She showed me it.
Why niggas arguments like this sound so weak? It's because niggas like this would be like, oh, but I want a Jay-Z and a Beyonce relationship. What the fuck her Instagram look like? Niggas want to be Russell Wilson, don't want to be Future. What the fuck does Sierra shit look like? What the fuck does Kelly Rowland's motherfucking Instagram look like? Like, what are you saying out of your mouth? Just because she's alluring and sexy online has nothing to do with who she is as an individual. And you cannot be that much of a child to think that her online persona is reason enough to be like, oh, I could treat her like she's lesser. That makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. And then let's say he was like a PT or something, and he's always showing off his body. I'm supposed to take you seriously, but because she's doing it and she has a vagina, oh, we don't take that seriously. But because you're a PT and it's in line with your career, like it would be for her to be fit online, oh, that's okay, but it's not okay for her. Like, this is a double standard I couldn't allow. This is just ignorance. This is just felt like, it's so stupid.
Once we got together, I thought that would just change up.
Okay, so you met her with the Instagram, but you thought things would change after you guys became an item.
Yeah. If anybody
I'm not calling her a hoe, but his thought process was, I'm going to take a hoe and make her a housewife. That was his thought process. I'm not saying she's a hoe for what she do online, because, hey, more power to you, shorty. I ain't got no problem with it. You get a bad one, you need to deal with the outcomes and the realities. But how he's talking is like he's going to take her from here, and because she's now with me, she's not going to do this. You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
gets married, for example, right? You're not going to act how you act when you're single. Things are going to change.
Okay, so you pretty much went in with the idea that things
will
possibly
naturally
change.
Because no one's going to act the same way when you're single. You're not still going to be selling yourself, right, for the public, for the highest bidder, right, to go and pick you.
I'm selling myself.
That's basically what you're doing on Instagram.
What I do on Instagram is called modelling. It's work.
So, Ray,
it's work.
Modelling.
I'm not just doing it
modelling.
just for attention.
That's what they call it now.
All right, Ray.
Modelling.
Really?
Ray, tell us.
If she getting a check, and how she look, folks will pay. So she getting a check. Oh, she really working and selling yourself. I don't know nobody selling themselves online. That's crazy.
So in your words, then you saying it's modeling, right?
It's work. Yes, okay, it's sexy. I can't help that, right? When him and I met, I've been doing that long before that. Long before that.
You can help it. You can wear clothes that don't fit. You can not show skin. You can help it. But it feels good to do the shit to be able to take control of your body the way you'd like to. Respect to it. But don't say you can't help it. You very much can choose the work and content you put out. That is very much your choice.
I was very, get this,
You're
transparent
probably single,
about
so.
it from the beginning.
I expect you to dumb it down a little bit if you're going to get into a relationship.
So you're coming from more of a tone it down.
Tone it down.
Says the same person who does modelling in his boxes. Tomato.
I'm too fucking good. I just said this shit.
Oh, I don't get it.
When he's speaking, I'm a drip, I be flowing with it.
My Instagram is very like fashion orientated. Ray's Instagram is a bit more lingerie-ish / sexy. Ray's Instagram is a bit more.
That's man lingerie. That's a hoochie daddy outfit if I ever seen one. What the double standards.
Lingerie-ish / sexy / OnlyFans looking. It's kind of the same industry, but it just looks completely different.
Well, are you open to tone it down for the sake of the relationship?
Let's see how all the session go first. If Sean wants me to tone down my socials, how about we start with him showing me commitment, showing me consistency? He can't just rock up and be like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. No. I don't even know what he wants from me. I don't even know if he's even gonna commit to me. So how do you expect me now to change my life, to tone down what I've been doing, what brings me money for you?
Is your modeling bringing the money, basically? Is that what's paying the bills, or is it part-time?
It's not paying the bills, but it is my, my selling point.
Okay,
yes.
cool.
Selling point.
Right,
but to attract...
Not her selling her to the highest bidder.
Oh. See how he's trying to twist it and making it seem like I'm doing something dirty.
You don't have to sell your body to
I'm not selling my body.
Other ways.
Getting paid to model is different. You should know that because you do the same thing.
And all of that
you do
in
the same
office.
thing. Are you selling your body? Are you selling your body when you're posing in front of the camera?
First of all, we know for a man and woman
it's
it's
not the
different.
same.
How so?
Because, like I said, when I'm in my boxes and whatnot, I'm not getting girls sending me news on my DMs and whatnot. You can't tell me someone's serious and they want to...
That's just because you're not fit enough, bro. Keep it 100. Them niggas that's super fit, them niggas got girls in their DMs, sending them things. Nash out, throwing it in the circle. Just keep it 100. Either you getting them DMs and you lying right now so you can keep the points you have, or you got to be honest with what life has told you. Just not fit enough. The shorty's like, I'm just sending Nash through. I'm telling you, it's just what the realities are. You were doing the same thing as her.
All of that. She even jokingly mentioned about doing OnlyFans. OnlyFans.
Are you?
I said I was thinking about it.
You will never.
And what's wrong with that?
You will never ever in your life do OnlyFans and I'll be here. There's no way in God's green earth that I'll be here and you do OnlyFans. I'm sure if you zoom in, you know you can zoom on Instagram. Or you see,
He's
you
lying.
you can even see the hairs on her bum when you zoom in. That's how close it is. Like the camera lens.
Are you joking?
I'm literally just being real.
Are you zooming in on an account you're not following so you can see hairs on a bum you can see in real life? You can't be this weak, my brother. You can't be. You get to lay down with this woman and you on her Instagram. Like, has he not seen that meme? Y'all in her DMs, but my nuts are on her forehead? Just be the nigga with the nuts on her forehead. Don't worry about who's in her DMs or comment section. It's just a loser's game. Don't do it.
There is actually one other issue. I think that Lauren is in love with her friend.
What?
Yeah.
Who?
Sasha.
You think I'm in love with Sasha?
Wait, so Lauren, who's Sasha? And who is Sasha to you?
Wait, focus. Yeah, Sasha is my friend.
I don't feel like men and women can be friends.
Why?
I know
'Cause
what
you
guys are
can't.
like. There's not always going to be just like friendship in their heads. They go out to dinner dates together.
I don't go on dinner dates.
Like, what has Sasha, please, got to do with this? Me and Sasha are so close, literally. Like, Sasha just really gets me and has been there for me through so many things. Like, a true friend, honestly.
He's from Nottingham, where I'm from. I'm from Nottingham. So, like, if he's in London, you know, like, the other day, like, he's just casually in town and I was in town, so we went for coffee. You're acting like we sat there with a candle in the middle. Do you know what I mean? I'm not doing
picturing
updates.
in my head, though,
I'm not
obviously.
doing updates.
Everything gets related to Sasha. If we have an argument, she goes running to Sasha. Even from the very start, there was a whole issue around Sasha. Why was there an issue around Sasha? She told me that Sasha was gay when
No,
we
I
first
did not
started.
say
You told me
that.
he was
I
gay.
did not, please.
So Lauren, what did you say?
Right, so I might have just tried to, like, make out, you know, he might be gay. Do you know what I mean? I just wanted him to not think of him as a threat.
I mean, imagine these roles were reversed, right? And I told Lauren that I've got this friend called Tony, right? Could be a man or a woman's name. She's expecting, you know, lad Tony from the pub, drinks beer, watches football, and then she sees some supermodel, like skinny, beautiful, big boobs, all of this. Like, how would that make her feel?
Well, Michael, have you...
One, she fucked up lying. Don't play the, oh, he might be gay card. But, like, also, if that's your homeboy, it's your homeboy. He just gonna have to firm it. But you're gonna have to, it's really gotta be a friend relationship. Because there are those niggas that just be waiting in the wings that don't really be friends. And then there's also, we used to be fucking. We used to have a thing. But now we're friends now. I'm not trying to double back. Shorty's not double back. She's just a really good person that I truly love and support. It only want the best for her. So I'm happy to see her date. I'm happy, like, we had our time. Like, and then there's just the friends. But I don't understand why nobody is just, there's a nuance that is required when dealing with men and women as we get older that nobody is trying to educate anybody on. That people have relationships. People are people. And you need to be able to trust your partner. If you feel uncomfortable because you think Sasha's a fit dude or she lied about who Sasha was to you and now they out there doing dinner dates, cuz you're going to have to just speak on that shit like you're doing now. But you should have spoke on it before. You shouldn't have said that shit by the time you got here. This shouldn't be new information. Like, no. But I'm not going to lie. As a dude, the times that I've been out with a bird that like, oh, like we doing our thing. And then like she's got a bunch of men coming up saying hello and shit. It's just, it's uncomfortable. I'm not going to lie. It's not a place you really want to be. However, if you have respect in your relationship, Shorty's not going to have you moving out and have these men walking up treating you like this. She's going to definitely tell you what the fuck is up, or she's going to stop the bullshit from happening. Like, it's not just, it just don't happen like that. But it's not a fun place to be. It's really not.
Met Sasha at any point?
We met at one of her gigs, actually. And obviously at this point, I still thought he was gay. And I'm getting a drink, and there's this big guy next to me. Like, and he's like a big muscly guy, like quite good looking. And then after the show, we're chatting, and he comes over and he starts chatting to her. I think, like, who's this? And obviously it was sort of halfway through the conversation when she told me that he's Sasha. And then next thing I know, I got this 6'3", massive, muscly, good-looking guy in front of me. It made me feel small and like demasculated.
Michael has like a big issue with height.
I don't have a big issue.
The problem is, yeah, Sasha is tall, right? And I think that is what the problem is. How tall did you say he was on your Tinder profile?
How tall did you say
I
you
said
was?
I was like a little bit taller.
A little bit taller. You said he was 5'11" on his Tinder profile.
But everyone fibs about their height on Tinder. Like, it's like a common thing. Everyone does it.
It's obviously a big insecurity of yours.
I'm average height, you know. I'm not like 5 foot tall. I lied about a couple inches. Why is this a whole big issue? I don't understand why this is getting brought up in the slightest.
How are you gonna?
Because your height is an issue which fed into your insecurities of Sasha being her male friend because Sasha's so goddamn tall. And since you just can't say that shit out loud, she's got something she can use back to invalidate your point. But if you had just been honest about this and also been honest about your height, nigga, be out here winning like the rest of these short kings I be seeing out here. Nigga, you like to climb trees. So do I. I don't give a fuck. She 9 foot tall. She cute. We climbing. It don't matter. It does not matter. But don't lie about your goddamn height. Because now you in this bullshit. And you had a really good point. Now she muddied the waters.
I'm gonna pretend you're 5'11" when you're 5'7".
5'8".
Don't tell me you're something and then not be it.
Let's just confirm the fact that both of you have lied about something. Obviously, Michael lied about his height on Tinder. You lied about Sasha being gay. Now the lies are out. We're trying to understand this dynamic between Sasha specifically. Can you clear that out for me?
I generally feel like I cannot trust them together. Like, when they're together and I'm not there, like, I've got all this running through my head, like, them rolling around naked on the floor. And
Are you kidding me right now?
No, obviously not. Look at her. She's beautiful. What guy would not find her attractive? I think something must have happened as well.
Right. He's obviously got the problem with the parents' height and stuff like that. I can get past the fact that Sasha...
All you had to do, shorty, was like, that's totally understandable. I'm fit. You think he's fit. You think we just out here sucking face and fucking. But we're not. You could have reassured his positions of insecurity and met those with care and compassion. No need to continue to defend because you already like him. You only continue to defend if there has been some shit that has happened that you ain't wanted to tell him because it's just going to make him feel even more insecure about the whole thing. This is bullshit. I smell some bullshit coming.
It looks all right. Do you know what I mean? Like, honestly, it's just a shell. Like, there's a whole human in there. You can see someone like as a brother and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Not everyone like fancies me and wants to be with me. Do you know what I mean? It's not a relationship like that. It's really not.
Has Lauren given you any reason not to trust her?
I brought it up once before, asked them if they had ever done nothing, and she just flew off the handle. Like she usually does with everything I ever bring up. So obviously, me being me, I just sort of let it lay.
Lauren, has anything happened between you and Sasha?
Oh my gosh, Michael.
What's happened with you and Sasha? I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh, listen, okay, me and Sasha kissed like one time.
What?
No, listen.
Kissed him?
Ages ago, like years ago. You never
Like,
asked me. A little kid.
That's something you bring up, though, to your partner.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, I'm furious right now. Like, I don't even know what to say.
Is there any reason?
I'm too good at this shit. I'm too goddamn good. I'm too good. Oh, that nigga smelt it in the water. Hey, again, like I said, we had 3 options. Nothing's happened. We used to fuck and we not fucking no more. Or we just friends. This is your 3 options. Now, sounds like they've done something. Cool. They're just friends now. That shit happens. People don't... We may like how each other's body look, but we don't work in a relationship. But we work as friends, and I can care about you. That's probably where they're at right now with Sasha and Shorty.
You didn't share this information earlier, that you had kissed Sasha.
No, but I mean, why am I going to sit and tell him, like, every single mistake or every little tiny kiss?
I don't need to know who you played doctor and nurse with in primary school, but the guy that you see for dinner dates and, like, you're texting all the time, and I find out that you've kissed, like, how's that supposed to make me feel?
A tiny little kiss. Have you ever kissed someone, like your friend, like, just randomly?
No.
Like, just...
Never.
No.
Is there a particular reason why you hid it from Michael? Was it...
The main thing is you just need to know it's just a friend. We don't see each other like that, and that's all I wanted. Do you know what I mean? I just wanted you to not worry.
Michael, how do you feel now you know that Lauren has kissed Sasha?
I feel like everything that I thought has now just been proven. Is there anything else happened?
Of course not. I promise you, like, hand on heart, I do not see him in that way at all.
Michael, how do you want to deal with this moving forward?
I want her to understand that I'm feeling uncomfortable with their friendship and say, like, I won't see him again then. Or I'll make sure that it's always like in a public place, like only at shows or something like that, at least, like making a little bit of effort to understand that I'm feeling uncomfortable with this whole weird friendship that they've got going on.
See, I don't like his position because you shouldn't have to get rid of a friendship if you guys are actually in a friend phase after you done your bullshit. But because she done lied about it, I don't really know where I can give her space to be like, you don't have to. Besides, you shouldn't want to have to control somebody this much if you're in a relationship. Like, this is trust. This is where that comes in. I am trusting, which means I'm giving you the opportunity to hurt me by saying, I don't like this, but I trust you so much that I'm going to allow this shit to run. And in doing so, you now have the opportunity to hurt me or to validate my trust. And I hope every time you choose to validate my trust instead of hurt me. That's our only options, because she grown. She going to do what she want to do. Damn, shorty, I shooting you bare bail this episode. I can't shoot you no bail. I can't shoot you no bail. Bail denied.
Fine.
Thank you.
So for clarity, Lauren, you're going to compromise for the sake of your relationship and minimize contact with Sasha. Is that correct?
Yeah, because I shouldn't have lied about it. Because I don't like lying, you know, and I didn't really lie. I tried to make you think that he might be gay, and obviously I didn't tell you that we kissed one time. I do feel bad, you know. If he did it to me, I know I'd be like literally going crazy right now, like smashing the windows and stuff. But yeah, I feel like you've never expressed this, and like.
Well, now I am. Like, I'm sorry it's taken me a little while. Like, you know what kind of person I am.
Well, we've had a lot of tough conversations today, but I'm happy that we were able to be open, be direct. It's all come out open now, so you can actually move forward in a much more healthy way. I want to give you guys a homework. I want to give you guys something that I think is going to really help you outside of this room. And I want you to spend more time with each other. Do your best within your power, Lauren, to create those moments so you guys can have a much more meaningful relationship. Yeah. Thank you for being open and having a great session, and I'll see you in our next session.
Okay.
Thank you.
For this episode, they seem to have had the best session, best progress made. Fuckeries afoot.
Thank you so much.
Fuckeries are abound. I hate my brother's outfit.
I just felt quite attacked.
I like each piece individually.
I can't believe there's all these things that Michael feels, and it's just all of a sudden coming out now.
I got out everything I wanted to say, stuff that I would have held back on normally. Overall, yeah, I'm happy. You know, I'm feeling very hopeful about our relationship.
Can't believe this nigga Michael has emotions. Can't believe that shit. It's just fucking brand new news to me.
So what's pretty clear is that there are issues of trust on both sides.
No, because I've not given her that many reasons to not trust me. She, on the other hand, there's just always something.
One of my friends flew into London from Atlanta. We wasn't meant to go out that night, but I had the kids, so I couldn't go out. And I met him the next day. I went to his hotel just to chill. And he was showing me that the girls that he kind of met in a club. He's like, you lot are mutual friends with one of them. So I'm like, mutuals? All right, cool, let me see this girl, innit? And then lo and behold, is, you know, my girlfriend. So I'm like, all right, that's my girl, you know? He's showing me the conversations. There was nothing sexual in the conversations, I must admit. But it was just the fact that he was able to get her contact details.
No, sorry.
What?
He tells this story to anyone who cares to listen. Like,
I'm gonna let her finish. But nigga, if you seen the whole conversation and you came away from the whole conversation with no dirt, and all you could be upset about is, oh, a nigga got an Instagram and a bit of conversation from my bird, and you can read it and your soul isn't crushed, that's about as good as we gonna have to hope for, my brother. You've hit the motherfucking jackpot. You should shut the fuck up and move on, because that's what she should do as your woman, especially in a modern world with Instagram, LinkedIn, motherfucking WhatsApp, all this shit. People have conversations. People become people's friends. People network. So they talk. They actually develop relationships, because if you do this, your networking abilities with this person increase. Like, fuck. Damn. I don't even feel like she need to defend herself.
To get her contact details.
No, sorry.
What?
He tells the story to anyone who cares to listen. Like, you already know on what basis I gave him my number.
And what was that basis?
It was on networking basis.
Maybe on a loving boyfriend that I am, I printed over like 200 business cards. There's no reason why she should be exchanging social media details with anybody. Simply, business card, hand it over, done. If that was your so-called...
What world does nigga live in? Who the fuck still doing business cards? I promise you I'm gonna throw that shit in the trash. I ain't gonna use that shit. I'm gonna use that shit to roll up a joint. Fuck are you talking about? Business cards. The what? Again, vulnerability. That's what I'm gonna title this one. Vulnerability is the word. You should be able to tell your partner, I don't feel comfortable with you doing this. And then you just gonna have to firm it, because it's 2023, nigga. We give out Instagrams. It's what it is. Imagine you had to say, just email me. What the fuck? What is this?
Way of networking. Her giving my friend exchanging social media contacts. Bro, You're basically moving like a whore, because that's some whore type shit. That's not, a loyal girlfriend will not move like that.
Why did you make that correlation?
Are you really going to do this?
That's how I see it.
Called her a
You're
whore.
exchanging contact details with another guy,
really
knowing
gonna
that you
do
got a
this?
man. Basically, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like she does things, and now she wants to get pissed off. It's like, bro, why are you getting pissed off? Where you going?
See, now this is some sucker shit. He is saying how he feels. You ain't like that shit. I don't think the whore was the best choice of word, but if that's what was on my nigga heart, he should be allowed to say that shit. So you could really understand how you make him feel. Then you can meet him at that place and have a conversation about it. But walking out, this some sucker shit. Cause he ain't even say nothing.
Where you going? See, now she's walking off because she can't take the heat. She knows I'm telling the truth, and she's walking off.
Nah, you chatting shit. As you guys say, you chatting
Do
wass.
you want to go and see if she's okay?
I wouldn't be go check on shit. Shorty, you out of line. You the one walked off.
We've got some homework and we're supposed to be spending time together. I'm excited.
Because it's TV.
I don't know why I expect anything different from Lauren that she's done.
I have no problem with the takeaway. My nigga did the takeaway like he was really he done cooked it up himself. Like he out here like he Gordon Ramsay. How dare you? How dare you give me a takeaway plate like you cooked this shit yourself? This nigga's lying through food. What is this?
I don't know why I expect anything different from Lauren that she's done this to me once again, you know. Like, what's the point in me putting in the effort when she's not going to try? We have one homework to do. We had one homework.
Oh, she's just a little late. She's just a little late.
Hey. Sorry.
You right?
You okay?
Yeah, you right?
Yeah, good. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Ah, gosh. Today was so good, babe.
Yeah.
It's like gonna be like one of the best videos ever. Thank you so much.
It's a bit cold now.
No.
This is where I don't know if they cut out her communication with him to let her know that, or let him know that she was gonna be late. But that's all she needed to do. Baby, I'm a little bit late. You gotta say this shit. If you didn't do that and you just rolled in all smiles, I'd be upset too. Like, God damn it, I've been sitting here expecting your ass to be here at 5. It's 7:30 now. What are you doing?
No, but I let you know, didn't I? Like, they kept me like videos ever. Thank you so much.
It's a bit cold now.
No, but I let you know, didn't I? Like, they kept me like behind.
I get the same thing every time, like, oh, this guy didn't show up, or this guy showed up late, or it overran. Like, I don't care. I just want to know why. Why are you not here on time when we're supposed to be spending time together?
You just said why, bro. Somebody showed up late. This ran over. You have reasons. You don't like them, but you have reasons. You can't be upset at that point. Especially, like, I don't know if you ever shot a music video. Niggas love to not show up on time. It's crazy the amount of people that don't show up at this video shoot. And it's got set times. Like, it's really frustrating. People just are not punctual always, especially when shooting a music video, it seems, or like doing a photo shoot or anything that's like group work like that. Like, you can't, bro, this is some sucker shit. This is some made-for-TV bullshit right here.
You know, I'm gonna have to tell Joe about that we found the
Go ahead and tell,
Tell him,
nigga.
that's gonna piss me off. He's just gonna say I'm not listening.
I just want you to stick to the plans that we make.
Well, what about next week? We'll do it next week. We'll just chill together no matter what. Like, even if something comes up, I'll just say no, okay?
I feel like you said that before, though.
I did try, and I'm sorry.
This is not
You
good.
forgive me? And you're not gonna start Joe?
If you book me in 100% next week, yeah.
Thank you, honestly, so much. I love you.
This is growth and compromise, though. They are doing that. So you make sure you get my nigga that 100. But this is manipulative as well. That's not good.
Let me tell you something, because I'm even getting irritated and pissed off thinking about it, yeah? Like, she doesn't respect me. I'll tell you why she doesn't respect me. Because there was one time we were doing a shoot, yeah? Imagine, so she models, cool. And obviously there were people there. Man, them there, you know, girls there, a little bit girls, but I guess more guys, right? And I'm there. She's getting changed, goes into the toilet, comes back out, and she's asking one of the other guys to do up the back of her shirt. But I'm there. And you're asking another guy to do that. That's not even the end of it. She goes back in the toilet, comes back out, she needs to change her top. She takes off her top. She takes off her top and her tits are on show. And I'm there.
I actually can't believe we're talking about this. There was actually a lot going on. We were late to the shoot. There was a lot going on. I was getting told, hair, dress, da-da-da-da-da-da. Literally, my mind was so scattered. I didn't see the men in the room. I didn't even know he was in the room. That's how much like my mind was just all over the place. And that is literally all there is to it.
Well played for
So please don't make me feel bad for that.
Like I said, she didn't apologize to me. She didn't say nothing.
You need to be more aware, especially if you know bro is supposed to be there. Maybe you don't know he's supposed to be in the room at the time or whatever. You gotta be more aware. You didn't know there was humans in the room, but you was about to have your fanny and your titties out. Like, stop it. Like, no. This sound like bullshit. But let's just put that to the side. How come you just can't address or just be like, you know what, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention, but I could totally understand how this would make you feel uncomfortable, or like how you just think I'm trying to move loose and ask the next man for help. I can understand, because Shu on the other foot, if he asked Shorty to help him, you wouldn't like that shit. If he came out and had his thing swinging, you'd be upset. Like, this is, again, just meet people's bullshit or the shit that they feel with direct comments, instead of trying to refute their points so you can invalidate them, so you feel like whatever you did was lesser, or like now that you have given your reasoning, it's okay. Because just because you provide reasoning does not mean that you were still wrong. That used to be my issue all the time, is I would think because I can clearly explain to you my thought process, how I was feeling, that whatever the outcome of my actions are, they shouldn't affect you. But that's not how this works. I've still done a thing, even though I didn't do it in a malicious way or in any way to hurt you. What has happened? You have been hurt, and I must take accountability for that, because that's what you're supposed to do. That's how you actually care for your partner's emotions.
It was awkward for me.
What about me?
How are you the victim?
Because you're disrespecting me in front of everybody else.
It just makes me feel like shit. Like, I know I didn't mean to.
It's okay.
I just feel like this is just an example of why I hesitate to even get into relationships, because this always happens. I'm always being made to feel like, you know, I don't know, I just feel bad about how I look or how I carry myself. And I'm tired of being controlled. I'm tired of people telling me, you know, of just everything to do with how I carry myself. Hence why, when I did Instagram, that was my way of taking my power, because I've just gone through it throughout my whole life. And then for him to sit there and then feel like I will do that on purpose.
I'm not having it. Like, if she carries on like this, mate, like, then we're gonna have to reevaluate this whole thing, because if you keep banging on about the OnlyFans and, you know, how you just want to do your thing, you don't want to consider my feelings or care, like, I would never introduce you to my family. I'm just keeping it real. I would never, ever, ever introduce you to my family.
It's an easy fix. It's a real easy fix. Shorty, you need to just be able to acknowledge how you being so fit could make him feel uncomfortable in many situations. And that's really all you got to do. That's all he wants, is an acknowledgement of how you can make him feel little by the way that you move and how you want to reclaim and assert ownership over your body, which is your right to do. But if you love and care for somebody, you can take the 2 minutes to be like, I get it. I'm fit as shit. It might make you feel uncomfortable because I'm moving like this in a room, but I want you to know that's not how I'm feeling. And I'm sorry I've made you feel that way. It's that simple. That's it. Because he's not trying to make you feel bad for what you're doing, but what you're doing has made him feel a way. And we are not typically taught how to deal with those emotions or how to articulate those things to you as a person in a relationship with you. So just being willing to hear your partner and respond to the shit they have to say is very easy. And how I see what she's doing right now, I can see why he might say that she's like manipulative. Because my nigga done said some shit that was probably really hard for him to say. And then she start crying. Like, shorty, I don't care about your past. I'm telling you what this is right now. I get it. You want to reclaim your body. That's cute. That's fine. But you have done something that makes me feel uncomfortable. And your reclaiming of your ownership, cool. I support it. But it has made me feel this way. What about that? That's it. Don't turn this around, because I'm not trying to make you feel bad in what you're doing. But what you're doing has made me feel this way. It's simple.
How does that make you feel, Ray?
He knows what that means to me, and he understands the fact that I don't even have a great relationship with my family. I've been by myself since I was 18. I've had to struggle on my own. So for him to just say things like that, it's almost like a rejection. God.
I'm not here for disrespect, bro. Like, cool, I hear the tears and all of that type of stuff, but if there's no action to back it up, there's only so much I can do with.
This is where, Sean, you can say, from how you've made me feel, I would be too embarrassed to bring you in front of my family, because I feel like the level of disrespect I receive from you and the things that you do, I couldn't, as a man in good faith, bring you around my family because of the morals and values that they have and that they have bestowed upon me. That's why I say this. It's not to reject you. It's because the world and the reality that I see, that can't happen. And for me to show you to my family the things you've done, those things don't happen for the women that I think that the men in my family bring around. It's quite simple, but you must be vulnerable enough to fucking say it out loud. And you must meet your partner's fucking statements with actual statements, not just disregarding, that can't run. I can't take no more disrespect. Like, we're not going to get anywhere with this shit. You over here crying, you could talk to her. God damn it, you could have said something. Should have said it with chest. You gonna cry about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not supposed to be that easy either.
You lied to me because everyone was bringing their white girlfriends and I'm mixed race.
You know, in the beginning, it was just like, oh, I'm taking you here, get ready, let's go. And I liked that.
Before the baby coming, right, we were at it like rabbits. Once our baby came, it's just, boom, gone.
That's it for this episode. I can't wait till next week. Oh man, this is gonna be a good one. The next week should be like same day the actual episode drops. So like, what is it? Like Wednesday night, Thursday night will be the next episode. But yeah, I was out. I'm back now. Thank you guys for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Any actual real critiques and notes, please put them in the comment section. I'm always trying to get better at this shit. Anybody else is just saying stupid shit, I'm replying back with ignorance, because that's how I do. That said, though, I've enjoyed this. Hopefully we can get to a better place, because, again, the lesson we all need to remember, men suck, women suck, everybody sucks. We should all just try to do better. That's it. That's it. That's all. That said, I'll see you on the next one. Please hit that like, subscribe. Patreon's in the description. Also, let me know who you think was your favorite couple from this episode, and then what your favorite takeaway from the episode was. That said, in the comments. That said, that's it for me. I'm out of here. Peace.